Yo, man. Akame got killed, son. Yo. Lubba. Oh, yo, Lubba. Okay, hold on. Wait. Before I get started, before I hop right in. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today, bringing you guys Akame ga Kill episode reviews. Today is Akame ga Kill episode 18. That's going to be 1/8 of Akame ga Kill. And of course, you guys can see it in the box below on Crunchyroll.com. This week's episode, son. Whoa. Yo, Lubba. Yo. Ow. Listen, the thing here is that since episode 1, 2, 3, I don't know when, I've been always doubting Lubba. I'm like, Lubba, he's not bad. He has a few nifty skills here and there. But overall, he's not, from a skill standpoint, from what I saw, not that high tier among the Night Raid. Oh no, dog. Oh, so wrong. So fucking wrong. So far from true. And I'm actually quite pleased that I'm wrong in this case. Because Lubba pulled some beastly shit. He pulled some beastly ass shit. You had people, you had uppity niggas like, yo, King, stop fronting, man. Stop underestimating Lubba. And I'm like, I don't know, because I'm looking at Lubba, I'm like, This episode, I'm like, shit, girl. Oh, they do it. Hey, oh, they do it. Hey, I'm like, yo, no. Yo, Lubba. Goodness gracious, if he's real, Jesus. So, let me go to the basics. The animation overall is pretty damn good, I'm not gonna lie to you. Mainly, it's the fight scenes for Lubba. Now, when it comes to Akame, her animation, like the scenes that involve her fight stuff, animation, choreography, fuck it, that shit, that is overall okay in comparison to the rest of the season, to the series. Because you have, on average, pretty good animation for the fight scenes of Akame ga Kill. You do. But particularly, it was Lubba stuff. Especially when he got to that Uber string. The string that he calls the Realm Shredder, or the Realm Divider. From, that, the way it was animated, it looked like serene. I'm like, oh, damn, that's one hell of a string. So, the thing here is that when it came to the Lubba stuff, it was better animated than the Akame stuff, but then again, keep in mind that Lubba, I think, he is the primary focus of this episode. So, obviously, when it comes to his stuff, better animation. And it was, truth be told. But overall, pretty damn good plus. When it comes to the pacing, as usual, pretty quick, but they did cover quite a bit of stuff. And I think that they did slow down a bit. I'm not too sure. But when it came to the Kurome stuff, which is very important, by the way, and the Akame and the Tatsumi and the Mind stuff, it did feel like they were slowing down a bit when it came to the pacing. But overall, the pacing was fairly quick. Now, when it comes to the story progression, okay, a few things going on here. Number one, we're in the city. And when I say the city, right, I mean the city where this religious organization exists. And this religious organization, I forgot what they were named, but they are the organization that is quintessential to the Revolutionary Army's plans to take out the Imperial capital. However, the Prime Minister is no fool. And even though this person, I forgot his name, but the second head dude of this organization, Boltis? Yeah, something like that. Boltis, fuck it. Thing here is that the Prime Minister realizes that this guy is so important to this particular situation that he's going to send in a lot of powerful folk. He sends in, previously he already had the 4 Rakshasa demons, which they're called. Now, in the Japanese, because it looks like Rakshasa, but they say it with an E or an I, so I'm not too sure, but I'm calling them Rakshasa. Not only are they there, but also you have the Jaegers. So this guy is well defended. And the thing here is that you have a little bit of a tiff between the Raksasha and the Jaegers, not a big deal, because CDU, she's like, you guys do not have Imperial arms, so you guys can't handle the Night Raid. And then the one guy who got killed by Akame, he's like, no. Our bodies are honed and skilled. At the end of the day, even though they have Imperial arms, they're still human beings. And when you kill humans, it's actually pretty easy to do. So, I mean, he made a fair point. Apparently, these guys, the 4 Raksasha demons, have taken out Imperial arm users before. So they're actually used to fighting Imperial arms. So the thing here is that you kind of believe what they're saying based on the way they look and the atmosphere that they give off, and later on based on their skills. So there is some sense of danger concerning the characters that are engaging in combat against them, meaning Akame and Lubba. But later on, so no. Like, you guys, 3 of you dead. Like, the very day that you guys bragged about being able to take on Imperial Arm users, 3 of you die. Via the hands of Imperial Arm users. Nice. And there's only like 1 chick left. And like, after she goes, there is no more 4 Raksasha demons. In fact, there's only 1 left. So, the thing here is that these guys were hyped, but not that bad. And at the same time, you have, at the end of the episode, you see several things happen. Number 1, you have Tatsumi and you have Mine meet up by accident with, I suppose, the main figurehead of this religious organization, if you would, the Pope-like figure. He comes out of nowhere, or like, you two look like a nice couple, confess your love to each other, shit like that. And obviously they disagree, funny moment. Then the second thing is beforehand, you have the secondary head guy, Boltish, whatever his name is. And you can see the power that he has. Like, you have like these random chicks come to him, like this one girl thought that she was truly blessed. And how you have this guy mention that you have some impurities in your body. Take off your clothes. Show me your goods. And she does so willingly, no hesitation. I mean, to me, I think it's telling not only of the circumstances, because this guy has a lot of power, and I can honestly see why he wants to keep that. If you can just sit on a chair, like, yo, like, you are blessed by, see some impurities, take off your clothes, come to Papa, and she comes to Papa, no hesitation, that's some damn power. That's some power. However, it is telling of the power of religion in the modern day world, where it's not that far off from what you see on a day-to-day basis. I'm just saying. At least from what you hear on the news, when you read on the news from a day-to-day basis, it's not that far off. The crazy things that people do in the name of religion is mind-boggling. Truly mind-boggling. And what this chick did for him, just close off, like, here, I'm coming to you. Shit. So, it is telling of the power of religion. Not only in the series, but also in real life. Now, when it comes to Kurome, very important. Kurome is still recovering from the wound that she suffered from Chelsea. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Beforehand, when you have that flashback of Kurome in bed, Esteth is covered in blood. And she's like, I dissected Chelsea. I'm like, oh. And then fucking Shiryu. Not only did they dissect the body of Chelsea, when I say that, I mean Esteth, this crazy bitch. But also, you had Miss Ubiquitous, this other crazy bitch, feed the body of Chelsea to freaking Koro. It's one thing to kill a person. I mean, like, you didn't see Chelsea come in there and, like, stab Boss's corpse after he was dead. No, you didn't see that shit. You didn't see them return his corpse or, like, set that shit on fire. Like, no. Like, nothing happened to the corpse of the dead person. So that person dies, I suppose, with some sense of dignity. But the fucking Jaegers have no grace in this matter. They have none. They come in there, oh shit, corpse, dissect into pieces, feed the coral, call it a damn day. Like, it just bugs me because these are like I can see that the series is playing like the Jaegers aren't like your average day antagonists, not your average day villains. They're actually very antagonists. They're full on antagonists that actually have very heuristic traits. They do. Shiryu, Wave especially, even Bolus, they had heroistic traits for antagonists, but the problem is that when you have fuckers like Shiryu who just feed people to like coral like it's not a big damn deal, or you have Esdeath who her lack of empathy, her lack of sympathy, it's impressive, but at the same time it is disgusting. And the mixed feelings and the mixed emotions I get from the Jaegers that you don't really get from the Night Raid, I think is a key component to why Akame got killed. I think is so popular because the Jaegers, you get so many mixed feelings from them. You're kind of like, fuck, I hate them, but I like them. I don't like them, but I want her to die. She has to go, but he's cool. But then on some cases, he's not cool, and then she's pretty cool. It's like, fuck. It's like, fucking Jaegers, man. Fucking Jaegers. Alright, moving on. She's still wounded, therefore, we find out that apparently if she can't participate in the missions, she is considered a liability, and she'll be taken care of by the Imperial Capital. So, obviously, she doesn't want to leave. She wants to continue to fight. She has to fight on the battlefield, because if she were to leave, she'd die anyway via other assassins from the Imperial Capital, as a means of keeping her quiet, obviously. And the thing here is that she has no other choice but to fight, even under these conditions. And you're seeing this very strong bond, if you would, this relationship form between Kurome and Wave. Even though I highly doubt that Kurome has feelings for Wave, you do see a connection there growing. It's not like Tatsumi and Mine. Well, and that's mainly one side where Mine, she does have feelings for Tatsumi. Like, you see her blushing quite a bit when it comes to Tatsumi doing something cool and saying something cool, but you don't get that feeling from Kurome at all when it comes to Wave. You just don't. But still, it is fascinating to see how that's going along. Finally, you have the fights, and the main thing here is that these 4 Rakshasa demons, they have the ability to basically control all parts of their bodies, and they've been experimented upon as well as had rigorous training. And apparently they've drunk it from this well. Like, there's like an underground like well called like the Kraken well. Basically they've drank from this super water that gave them like a power up, pretty much. And basically you have the Akame fight against, I think his name is Iba or Iraba, whatever his name is, and that was okay, not bad. But the main one now I'm talking about, and by the way, Run comes in there, sees her, scouts her, and then he bails. So fascinating, because Run, remember how Run, he has something else going on about Run. We're not too sure. Like, there's something deeper when it comes to Run's position in the Jaegers. Run is probably, I'm assuming that Run is there in place of, let's say, the Minister or the Minister's Stun, to keep an eye on Esdeath, to make sure that she's not going too crazy, or if she leaves the path of serving the Imperial Capital, Run's there to gonna be like, Run's gonna somehow regulate Esdeath, or he's gonna inform, obviously, the Prime Minister about what's going on with Esdeath, like some shit like that, whatever. But the thing here is that when it comes to the episode, it's mainly Lubba. And Lubba, we find out that his Imperial arm is basically from like a white fur Shenron. Just big ass motherfucker. This guy was way bigger than the mountains that he was like laying on, and just white fur and super shiny dragon Shenron. And apparently we find out that when it comes to Lubba's Imperial arm, his Imperial arm has like 2 main string types. You have the regular fur, and then you have like the fur that protects the vital spots of this Mega Shenron. And this fur, which becomes a very sharp version string. Apparently it's called like the Realm Breaker or like the Realm Divider, some shit like that. And we find out that he can do that, as well as once his string enters a person's body, he can still control the string and then destroy that person's internal organs. In essence, his strings can become like a weird one-shot. Almost similar to Akame's Imperial Arm, which is horrifying. I was like, damn! When Lubba did that shit, I was stunned. I could not believe it. I'm like, yo, Lubba, what the fuck? So, Lubba impressed me when it came to beating that one guy, Sten. And even beforehand, when he used his string to apparently stop his pulse and pretend to be dead, I was like, what the fuck? Like, this may be a stretch, but I don't think so. Now I can say with some confidence that Lubba has the most versatile Imperial Arm among the Night Raid. I mean, Chelsea's dead, but Chelsea's Imperial Arm was good for a whole host of things aside from combat. Lubba's is good for a whole host of things, fucking period. I mean, yo, like, that was impressive. He faked his own death. And you had honed, it's not just like regular fighters, you had honed, seasoned, enhanced-bodied martial artists. Couldn't even figure out that he was alive or dead. Damn. I mean, Lubba impressed me. He really did. He really did, man. How he pretty much brung down, like, he had like some hidden attack with like that giant axe. He brung it down. The dude blocked like easy as fuck. The one girl that he was supposed to meet ran away. And then Lubba blitzes. Stan, he gives chase. And Mez follows. And then he lures him there so he can take on the Realm Breaker full on. And he blocks with his freaking chin hair initially. Pretty cool, because again, these guys can control every part of their body. But the fact that Lubba threw the spear and then destroyed this guy's heart. Like, you can't train your internal organs. Too bad. And then slice, crush, the dude was on the ground. Lubba was impressive. And then the other girl that he killed, Mez. That was pretty cool because, first of all, you had that whole flirtatious thing going on, which I did like. That was actually pretty cool. How, like, you look pretty cute. If we were enemies, I would probably hit on you. And then she says, I actually don't like that. I mean, I actually like that kind of stuff. So I probably would have accepted it. But again, we're enemies, so probably in the next life, gonna kill him. But beforehand, he threw these knives at her. So when she blitzes Lubba, punches him in the gut, and then he can't really, so he's obviously wounded severely, throws the knives, she dodges him easily, she thinks, I got it, the knives come back, hits her in the back, and then he takes the other knife, she's on the ground, takes the knife and stabs her, bye-bye. Turns around as running away, and then says, fucking what a waste, man. He's always killing these hot chicks and he's pissed. It's like, fuck. So, Lubba, my respect was here. And now all of a sudden, I'm like, fucking, rise. Because it was cool. It was really cool, really respectable. So even though you have, like, Lubba doing, like, because he has this love for Najenda, obviously. And Najenda, I don't know if she's aware of this love that he has for her. Maybe she is, because she is fairly bright, obviously, Najenda. But the thing here is that when it comes to Lubba specifically, even though he loves Najenda, his mannerisms, the way he actually goes about these things, and the way he still, if he would, he still recognizes the fact that he's killing off beautiful women that he could be with if he actually not had been a Night Raid member. That's pretty cool in of itself. So, I mean, I gotta give Lubba a lot of credit here, because now I'm starting to like Lubba a lot. And I'm afraid that because of that reason, because it's the Game of Thrones mentality. Like, oh, you like a character, and all of a sudden, next episode, off goes your head. You're like, fuck. So, I don't want to, let's say, I don't want to keep my hopes that Lubba's alive towards the season end. Odds are he's going to die. But I'm afraid of that moment. Therefore, I'm not going to attach myself to the character Lubba. In fact, unless it's Tatsumi or Akame, who I'm pretty sure if they're gonna die, they're gonna die towards the end of the series, then I'm not going to put that much attachment to a character. Not none, but not that much at all. So overall episode rating is gonna be a good plus to great, and I'll see you guys later. Rate the video, comment, subscribe. Peace. Have a nice day.